Welcome to Thunderjack on Comics. I'm here with my wonderful daughter and sidekick,
Hi.
and we're doing another edition of The Boomer and the Zoomer. Obviously, I'm the boomer, and she's the zoomer.
Old.
Yeah, I know. I'm an old fart. Thanks a lot.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
Thanks for reminding me. I'm also going bald, so what the hell. Anyhow, we're going to talk about another movie that we saw recently. In fact, we saw it yesterday, and that's... What movie is that?
Okay, it was a musical, not a movie, and it was the pro shot of Hadestown. I believe it was shot in London, it said?
Yes, it was shot in London at a theater there. It was
I don't remember what theater it was, but that theater was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's an old school theater. And the actor who portrays Hermes, although he's got this familiar look for us, don't know him from anything. I had to look him up. I forgot his name. It's Andre de something, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no idea either right now.
That
I don't have the
right,
notes.
But I think there was something wrong.
But he was in a daytime soap for a couple of years as a recurring character, and he did a few other things that I'm familiar with, but I've never seen. And most of his work is theatrical, and damn is he good. Good voice, good stage presence, good performance. And the performances throughout the whole film is excellent, top-notch. Music, beautiful. I mean, what's the story about?
It's a retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice, so it is a tragedy. And every time, you're gonna forget that it's a tragedy, and you're gonna hope that they're gonna make it out this time, and they do not. So, I was sad, yes, but I did theater for several years. Haven't done it in a year or two, but I'm still fighting these fairy lights. I was a techie every time I did it, and so I worked backstage. So I really love seeing all the cool sets from different things.
Oh God, yeah.
And the set for this one and the stage itself in this theater was so cool because the stage itself had 3 different moving parts that could the floor could rotate. And the center part could go up or go down into the floor. I've never worked in a theater that had that, so that was really cool, and they had a really great way of using it.
And it rotated as well, but at a different rate than the outer ring.
Well, I think they could all rotate at different rates, depending on,
Just the staging is and set design is just great.
And at one point, the set got it's the walls split and then they kind of moved outward to make more room. That was also cool.
Right. And they also had all the musicians set up in different parts of the stage. So they were, instead of being in an orchestra pit, they were visible the whole time with their performances. So there's a lot of shifting of focus onto them as they do their part. The vocals of the performers, excellent across the board. It's just good storytelling. Musically, the guy that was playing Hades, he's got this really deep, low bass voice singing, which I can't replicate for damn.
And I think I believe the actor had a injury on foot, ankle, something, so he was wearing a walking cast. So he used a cane, and first of all, the cane had a head on it somewhere, like an animal head kind of, so that it worked. I tangled my lights again, and I think that really added to the character because it made him intimidating, kind of. The cane.
Yeah, he had the right facial look to get intimidation going, and it's
oh my God,
great staging, great stagecraft. I mean, it's really a beautiful set. And Hadestown, the musical, is well worth seeing in the theater if you have the opportunity. Highly recommend it. Glad we went to see it. I had not heard of it until little Miss over here mentioned it, going, "Hey, Hadestown is playing. We should go see it." I'm like, okay. And I heard about it from a couple of other people, including a YouTuber from Europe who went to see it while visiting San Diego for Comic-Con. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to go see that. So well worth seeing. If you miss it in the theaters, look for it on streaming. because it's that good. It's well
I
worth
have
seeing.
no idea if it's going to be on streaming.
I'm sure it will be. But
My suggestion is the way I watch a lot of my musicals is I go and find some slime tutorials on YouTube or of the like. The one I had on my watch later for Hadestown was called the Try Not to Look Back Challenge. Shout out to whoever named it that. But
I got a doggy next to me.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah, look it up on IMDb. You know, if it's going to be streaming somewhere, that's the place to find it, and find out where it's streaming and look it up. It's well worth the time. It's about a 2-hour, maybe a little over 2-hour film.
It's about like 2.5.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
You don't get an intermission. You go straight from Act 1 to Act 2 if you're watching it in the theater. So heads up. I took a bolt immediately after the gigantic lights were down from the ceiling and Orpheus was singing Wait for Me. I bolted after that to go to the bathroom and I made it back without missing barely.
You missed
anything.
maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I ran and then screwed up my foot, so.
Don't do that. Don't screw up
don't
your
do
foot. It hurts. So I think that's about it for this segment. Is that right?
What, you don't got any more?
I don't have a lot because we just saw it yesterday. It's a great film. The spoilers are, you mentioned that it's Orpheus and
Eurydice,
yeah, her, and it's also the story of Hades and Persephone.
That too, yes. And it is very good. I loved the songs.
Yep.
And I don't know. The set was great. There were some swinging lights at one point.
Costuming.
And that was really great.
Oh my God, Hermes had the best costume. Not only did he have the best stage presence, he had the best costume. He looked like Hermes. You would envision Hermes, well dressed, nice, really
suit was entirely
suave. Whereas Hades, also in a suit, his came off a little darker and a little more intimidating. Persephone had two outfits.
She had 2 outfits, green and then black, because spring and then when she's in the underworld.
Right, and just great costume design. I mean, it's a fun film. It's really worth seeing. If you get a chance to see the musical in live theater, then
it was a show on Broadway at one point.
It was, yeah. Ooh, it's been in here and there in the theater since I think 2006.
I have no idea.
So,
they showed a brief practice scene during the end credits. That was the first test of the lights thing, and it said 2016.
Yeah.
So
it's been around. So I think that's it for this edition of the Boomerang, the Zoomer on Thunderjack on Comics.
If you'd like, not comics.
Yeah, I know we're doing films, but that's the name of the channel.
Yeah.
That's a Beatles song. So if you like what we're doing here, hit the subscribe button. I'm hoping to occasionally rope my daughter into doing a few more segments like this in the future. We'll see how it goes, and that's about it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. What do you say, Little Miss?
I finally untangled those goddamn fairy lights.
We'll see you.
It can be way too long.
All right, we'll see you next time. Ciao.